So as you guys just saw, I'm about 172 right now, currently bulking. Got a little fluff action in the midsection. Looking to bulk up to about, I think 180, which would be my biggest bulk I've ever done. And coming off a really deep cut from this summer. And who's out here? Who's this? You wanna come in? So looking to bulk up until about February. And then I'm doing a show in April. So we'll start cutting down a little bit from there. But yeah, just the current stage. Woo-hoo-hoo! It is a beautiful day. So right now, I'm headed over to my buddy Phuc's house, the Vietnamese legend. About to go do a push workout at SDSU. They're actually having like a big open house today for their gym. And so we're gonna go see what's going on, get a good push workout in, and make a badass edit on that workout for you guys. So for you guys that don't know, I just moved down to San Diego 2 months ago for school. And I grew up in a town that was like pretty small, had like 15-20,000 people up in Northern California, and so we couldn't really walk anywhere. Like everything was pretty spread out. And being here in San Diego, it's pretty rad because we can just walk, you know, from my friend's house or walk to school or walk to the gym, which is so nice. Sometimes you just gotta stop and smell the freaking petunias. So guys, you guys mind being on video? Oh dog. What's your name?
Steven, man.
Steven Sumner. You working out with us?
Yeah.
Cool, man.
Bang.
Peace out, Phuc. Peace out, buddy.
Hi, man.
So you guys doing a good workout?
Yeah, but
Shh. Yo, what's up, guys? My camera designed like a fool. Back home now, and I'm about to make a post-workout meal, and I'm gonna show you guys what I make. This is what I eat like literally day in, day out. I call it the Sumner Healy Chipotle homage. I eat this if I'm cutting, if I'm bulking, no matter what it is, I'll just change my portions. So right now I'm in a bit of a lean bulk, and so I'm gonna show you guys what goes into this, and you guys can replicate it at home. It tastes freaking bomb. There's DJ Heinzman. Swag. All right, first step, you need a massive bowl. We got 1 cup cooked white rice. Step number 2, get some spinach, crumple it up. You wanna like break it down, throw that in there. You wanna get your micros in. Next, we have, this is a chicken breast. This is 1 chicken breast. And the way I season it, I use some of this right here, the balm, pepper, a little bit of turmeric, just a little bit, you don't want to go overboard, and I throw in like just a little bit of chopped up chili peppers. All right guys, so next I'm gonna throw in this mozzarella. I get the reduced fat. Macros are insane. I don't know if you guys can see those, but 4.5 fat, 8 protein, 1 carb. And then if you guys are feeling super audacious, boom. Hit it with the hot sauce. My go-to meal, ate this day in, day out. At least twice a day I'll have that meal. Your boy just got a fresh haircut and I'm feeling good. But what I'm gonna talk to you guys about are the 5 training mistakes that I made when I first started working out. And I know there's so many of you guys that are new to working out, new to lifting, and what I want you guys to take away from this is what not to do. And I'll explain how you guys can implement this and start doing the right thing in your training to get way better results than I did in the beginning. So my first issue, and this is an issue I see plaguing so many guys in the gym, is I had the whole half repper, way too much weight syndrome. I would go in the gym, I'd do tricep extensions with like 250 pounds, and I was barely getting any movement. And not only was I not actually activating the muscle I was going for, I was building up really bad habits and really bad form on a lot of my exercises. As I started to progress and actually figure out what I was doing, I kind of had to relearn how to work out. 'Cause I got used to working out like a total scrub for the first 3 months and just doing wacko half reps that did nothing for my physique and also made me a really bad lifter in the long run and just ruined my form and it kind of hurt my body on top of it. So stay away from the whole half repper syndrome. You want to lift weight that actually works for your body. So the second point was the fact that I was eating like a total pig. I don't know if you guys know this, but when I first started working out, I was 115 pounds, maybe like 110 pounds, totally scrawny. I looked anemic. I looked like I was gonna die any day. Like I just looked like effing shite. And so I was told that I had to eat like a total pig and just gorge myself to gain weight, which there was some truth to that. I needed to stack on pounds in order to actually build some strength in the gym because I was walking in there like a 6-year-old girl. And it wasn't really the most beneficial thing for my workouts being super skinny, but at the same time, packing on tons of unnecessary fat did me no good. And I felt absolutely terrible eating that much food. So if I could go back and tell myself something to change, it would be figuring out my diet, figuring out macros, understanding what works best with me, and not just shoveling whatever's closest to me in my mouth. Number 3, way too much volume. I spent a disgusting amount of time reading bodybuilding.com and all the weightlifting forums, and they were all preaching volume, volume, volume. Now don't get me wrong, volume has its time and place. There's definitely a lot of benefits to having high volume workouts, but if you're a beginner, if you're natural and you're just getting started, that kind of volume is gonna crush you. Really what it's gonna do is it's gonna bring down your frequency. You're gonna go to these workouts and get so sore that you're not gonna be able to work out for days to come, or maybe even weeks to come. And so what you wanna do is slowly stagger yourself into the gym. That way you can have a high frequency. I say you wanna be hitting every body part close to 2 times a week. And so you really have to let your body adapt to that kind of volume. So keep it easy. You know, start in that 3 to 5 rep range, and you don't really need to exceed it for months to come until your body's actually caught up and is adapted to that kind of frequency and volume. The 4th point cracks me up because this is something that I was doing all the way up until really like a year ago, and that was taking every goddamn set to failure. People! Science supports that you don't have to go to failure on everything. The days of hitting every single set to failure are way gone. Much like volume, going to failure has its time and place. There's a time to actually take your sets to failure, but there's a lot of instances where you do not need to go to failure, and it's actually gonna hinder your results if you're going after a progressive overload scheme. And so really understanding and using discretion of when to go to failure made a drastic difference in my strength gains, which then made a drastic difference in my physique. All right, number 5, the big kahuna, the king, the big deucer. The one thing that you need to know, and that's progressive overload. Now you guys hear me talk about this all the time, but what the hell is progressive overload? Progressive overload is an understanding that the only way to actually get your body to continue to grow and to not hit plateaus is to throw harder and harder workouts at it. And there's so many different ways to manipulate progressive overload. For example, you have volume, you have weight, you have time under tension, you have frequency, you have rest time. I mean, it goes on. There's a lot of different ways to throw new challenges at your body, but the easiest to manipulate and the easiest to keep track of is to get stronger. This is the best way to inflict progressive overload on our body. And unfortunately, I didn't understand this. I was going to the gym just to get a pump. I was just moving weights, but I didn't actually have a very thorough, thought out workout plan where I was trying to get stronger every single week. And again, this is something that totally hindered my results. I was going in there and just getting a pump to look at myself in the mirror, and it wasn't actually doing what mattered most, and that's lifting heavy weight and getting stronger. So I hope you guys can learn from my mistakes. There's so much that I did wrong in the beginning, but these right here are the distilled main 5 points that once I changed them made all the difference in my training, and something that I wish I could have implemented early, but that's part of this journey. You're always learning. I'm sure I'm gonna look back in 10 years from now and be like, wow, Sumner, you're doing that today? But that's all part of the fun. We're experimenting, we're changing our bodies, we're growing, we're getting stronger, and that's why I love this sport. So if you guys have any questions about training, you wanna know how to get started, you wanna get bigger, you wanna get more shredded, you wanna have an awesome physique, drop a comment down below. I'm here to help you guys. I'll see you guys in the next vlog. Be sure to subscribe if you like this video too, and if you like my haircut, say what up in the comments. Peace.